gotta say something about this, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have it figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything, at 16 and fall in love with her.
Hey, Trip, get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it.
But his be gone. How you gon' like, bro? It's you going too far, dog. Don't cut his off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his off, bro.
Hey, I'm one of you niggas who done been to the penitentiary before, man. What happened when a motherfucker say somebody ain't right and they goddamn show their paperwork and they is right? What's the penalty for that? Can somebody tell me what is that punishable by? Somebody tell me that. See, most of you motherfuckers ain't never been in no trouble. Motherfuckers ain't never been nowhere. Anybody tell me? Tell me. It been 20 years, bro. It been 20 years. I figure if I wasn't built like that, it'll show by now. It been 20 years, bro. I done faced every challenge motherfucker that like to throw at me, man. You ain't seen me fold, you ain't seen me break down yet. Matter of fact, I come out smelling too good, the way you nigga think something wrong.
With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no about it. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating, that means you're a rat.
File your shit.
Come back. Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Now I'll show you what I do. Come here, I'll show you what I do. Come here.
But I'm gonna tell you like this, when I saw that, I think T.I. fucking lying.
Y'all heard it already. Boosie talking wild, and the streets whispering that King Harris got a private video out there. One comment here, one slick post there, and suddenly the city acting like they cracked a safe. No pause, no patience, just jokes flying, hot takes sprinting, and King's name getting tossed around like it owes everybody money. And here's what makes this different. This ain't only about a clip. This is legacy versus pride, old beefs waking up, and a last name that rings so loud it echoes. Before we peel this back, hit subscribe, drop a like, and stay locked, because what we're about to unpack runs way deeper than headlines. It started quiet, then it didn't. One messy post, 3 vague comments, and it was like a summer storm hit the block. Folks swore they seen something. Others swore they heard everything. And by the time anybody asked what they saw, it didn't matter.
I gotta say something about this, bro. Dwayne Wade, you gone too fucking far, dog. That is a male. A 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have it figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything, at 16 and fall in love with her. But his be gone. How you gon' like, bro? You going too far, dog. Don't cut his off, bro. Like, bro, for real. If he gonna be gay, let him be gay. But don't cut his off, bro.
The story felt hot, so people grabbed it with bare hands. Boosie been living loud, IG rants, interviews, headlines, even courtroom steps, then doubling back to talk about everybody else like he's holding office hours. In 2025, he had his own legal smoke to clear, but you wouldn't know it from how quick he spun back to commentary.
I had to explain to him that, when people are not living the way they hope they would live, and here you is walking in with so much freedom and luxury, and people gonna posture themselves a certain way. So therefore, you're gonna have to enjoy your life. You're gonna have to remove yourself from that energy and go enjoy your life.
Tip's record is a saga too. Platinum plaques in one hand, public storms in the other. From federal heat to reality TV fallout to the infamous protective dad backlash, he's been balancing a brand that sells respect while wrestling with moments that invited ridicule.
But what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, Shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you.
Put those histories on the table, and King stops looking like the author of a mess and starts looking like the kid trapped between two megaphones.
I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like a weekend. They'll say, hey, we shooting today. We need y'all at the house. They'll come get me from my grandma's house. And right after we done, when the cameras go off, I'm right back to my grandma's house. Yep.
Every time Boosie takes a swipe, it reads less like a joke at King and more like a dart for Tip, aimed through the sun to hit the father. That's not just gossip, that's strategy. And just like that, Boosie stepped into the spotlight like it had his name on it.
With the T.I. situation, if he did that, you're a fucking rat too. I don't spare no about it. Because if you doing anything wrong, you doing anything criminal-wise, and you cooperate with law enforcement to get you out of trouble, that means you're cooperating, that means you're a rat.
He didn't tiptoe. He threw shade with both hands, aiming at Tip as much as at King. History explains the volume. Remember when that joint album got tossed and Rat got tossed in the air? Paperwork or not. Once that word lands, it sticks to your jacket.
And one of you niggas would have been to the penitentiary before, man. What happened when a motherfucker say somebody ain't right and they got there show their paperwork and they is right? What's the penalty for that? Can somebody tell me what is that punishable by? Somebody tell me that. See, most of you motherfuckers ain't never been in no trouble. Motherfuckers ain't never been nowhere. Anybody tell me. It been 20 years, bro. It been 20 years. I figure if I wasn't built like that, it'll show by now. It been 20 years, bro. I done faced every challenge motherfucker that like to throw at me, man. You ain't seen me fold, you ain't seen me break down yet. Matter of fact, I come out smelling too good, the way you nigga think something wrong.
Boosie been living in the loud lane for years. Controversial, unapologetic, always ready to turn anybody's business into content. So when King's chatter started humming, Boosie didn't hear music, he heard opportunity. King ain't moving solo. He walking with a surname that rings out from Bankhead to billboards.
Yeah, it's not you.
I'm not talking.
You're not gonna talk to me? I gotcha. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
You need anything to go with you?
My phone.
Your phone? Where's your phone at?
Your car.
We're in the car.
Search you.
I'm not looking for phones, I'm looking for drugs and guns. What kind of phone is it?
What color is your phone?
It's a clear case.
Tip T.I. Harris built a whole brand around hustle and family. Music plaques, TV shows, interviews, the works. So when King's name gets muddy, folks don't point new fingers, they reach for the old ones and stab at the whole Harris house.
Well, I mean, of course I spoke with my son. You know, me and his uncles. You know, we were perplexed by his necessity to go back and forth with a short order cook. I didn't understand why he felt he needed to stop what he was doing to engage someone who is at such another level of life.
If King wins, they call it inherited shine. If he slips, they call it proof the house cracked. That's the tax of legacy. Your stumbles echo.
You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any of my questions or make any statements. So my question to you is, I found just a non-felony in that ashtray in the back, as well as in that basketball sleeve. So I'm gonna go over here and talk to these guys, and someone has to get charged with it.
The internet don't forgive, and it sure don't forget. As soon as this talk about a leak bubbled up, people started hauling out the greatest hits. They dragged back that Waffle House scene. King talking loud, posture big.
Hey, Trip, get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here.
Money claims bigger, while cameras ate it up. Tip went live the next day, sounding tired. wondering why his son would even step down to that level. Then came the Falcons game flashback. King telling the world he didn't grow soft and his folks shutting it down in real time, reminding him and everybody watching what his childhood looked like. This clip became the stamp people smacked on his image, acting tough, playing a part. And when the 2024 traffic stop footage resurfaced in 2025, King calm but cuffed, old warrant hovering.
Yeah. King in here. Get you, that's my baby, that's my baby. Get it?
Folks glued it to the new talk like it was the missing puzzle piece. Didn't matter that the dots were months apart. Once a pattern gets drawn for you, most people stop checking the lines.
Get you, that's my baby, that's my baby. Get it?
After Boosie chimed in, the jokes went from petty to ruthless. Split screens, side-by-sides, clowning looks, clowning posture, clowning everything. The one that hit the hardest lid straight at identity, turning King into punchlines that didn't just mock, they tried to define. Once that tone sets in, the story stops being about a video and starts being about a vibe. People weren't fact-finding. They were pylon posting. And King was the headline they could bend into anything. Late 2024 should have been straight joy. King holding his newborn, grinning like a kid finally seeing his reflection in someone else's eyes. He called the baby his twin, posted up proud, and for a minute it looked like the noise would die down on its own. But peace ain't what the crowd came for. They circled the happy moment like vultures pretending to be critics, dressing jealousy up as analysis. First came the whispers about motive. He doing this to prove something. It's a cover. He trying to shut people up. Then the shots at his partner. Age talk. Clout-chasing talk. Everything but congratulations. Even family posting up didn't slow it down. Every picture became a debate thread. Watching it unfold felt like seeing a celebration get jumped on the way out the door. And when the new rumor hit, this talk about a private video, the baby photos got dragged back like props. People stitched the joy to the drama and called it a timeline, as if love and mess can't exist in separate rooms. That's the cold math of spectatorship. Your victories get taxed to pay for their entertainment. King stepped into fatherhood. The crowd turned it into another exhibit. King's daily battle ain't just with strangers, it's with the mirror they hand him. He talks tough, they say you ain't built like that. He tries to claim the grit he felt growing up. They post the stadium clip of his parents shutting that down and pretend that one night is his whole biography. The world wants his life to be a clean sentence, either hood or silver spoon. But real stories don't fit on bumper stickers. Here's the truth folks dodge. You can grow up with access and still crave respect. You can be loved at home and still wrestle with who you are outside. Celebrity kids live in a weird intersection where security and scrutiny pull at them from opposite sides. That pressure makes people posture, make noise, overcorrect. And every time King tries to plant a flag, whether that's music, fatherhood, or just talking his talk, somebody rips it up and shouts act. The Falcons argument poured gasoline on that. Watching your own parents push back in public becomes a permanent watermark. People stop hearing anything you say and only hear them. From there, every flex reads like a costume, every clap back like a script. It don't matter what he's actually lived. It matters what fits the storyline strangers enjoy. That's how persona gets pinned to privilege like it's proof. And just when that tug of war got loud enough on its own, the body cam re-entered the chat. Perfect timing for people who love a collapse story. Then the body cam dropped back into the feed, like a bad memory with perfect timing. From 2024, sure, but it surfaced when the talk was already blazing. You see King in cuffs, hear bits about smell this and see that, and suddenly folks swear they got the whole man read in under 3 minutes. The clip got chopped, captioned, and stitched to the fresh chatter until it looked like one long night instead of 2 different chapters. That's how momentum lies. It stacks moments that never met and swears they're friends. Waffle House. Family argument. Blue lights. Now a whisper about a video. Strangers love a collapse story, and once they decide you're tumbling, they wait by the curb for the crash. And King ain't the first to get spun by the circus. Look around. Being born into bright lights means living with a crowd that mistakes your life for their show. Chet Hanks tried on a tough guy accent and got clowned into a meme. Jaden Smith's fashion, music, and identity got treated like public property. Picked apart, reposted, re-explained by people who never shook his hand. Blue Ivy couldn't even be a child without strangers grading her face like it was homework. That's the part folks skip when they wish for fame. The world stops seeing a person and starts seeing a storyline. King's chapter just happens to be louder because the last name on the cover is heavy. This ain't justice, it's judgment. Real court got rules. Out here it's vibes with the gavel. A rumor that feels right gets treated like a confession. A clip that looks spicy gets treated like a sworn statement. Memes become closing arguments. Comments do the sentencing. And don't expect appeals. Once a narrative sticks, it gets laminated and passed around every time your name returns to the feed. That's why this moment hits different. King isn't just fighting for clarity. He's fighting for the right to be heard after the crowd already cheered the verdict. Here's the other sting. These timelines don't retire a good scandal. They save it, bookmark it, keep it in the tuck for the next time you sneeze wrong. The file never closes. You can grow, switch lanes, stack wins, and folks will still drag the same 5 clips out the trunk like they found them yesterday. That's the courtroom he's standing in, no judge, no jury, just an audience that loves a rerun. Time to keep it solid. That so-called King Harris leaked private video? There ain't been confirmation. No verified footage. No receipts that stand on their own. What's been racing around is chatter. Heavy chatter, loud chatter, but chatter all the same. The storm got loud before the facts got dressed. But here's what's colder than ice. Even if tomorrow brings proof that the whole story was smoke and mirrors, the stain already spread. The joke's already written. The meme's already saved to phones that never delete. The shade got thrown from accounts that won't apologize. That's how this game works. Rumors don't need proof to leave fingerprints. By the time truth knocks, the party done moved to another house. And that's why this moment got teeth. Not because of a clip, because of how fast a name can be bent. Whether it's trolls looking for laughs, old rivals looking for leverage, or bored spectators looking for a new main character, everyone eats off the mess while the person in the middle pays the bill. So what's next? 2 doors, same hallway. Door 1. King slows the pace, locks in, grows loud enough through the work that the noise turns down by itself. Door 2. He keeps answering in real time, trading jabs with ghosts and letting strangers steer the wheel. One path takes patience and quiet wins. The other burns fuel and feeds the crowd. Boosie gone talk as he been talking. The joke's gone fly. This era loves a punchline more than a point. And every fresh move King makes will get scanned for proof of whatever story people already decided to believe. That's the tax for being born into a throne room the city thinks it owns. Here's the twist a lot of folks miss. This was never just about whether a video exists. This is a power play. It's pride, image, and the old war over who gets to define a Harris. If King lets them write the script, they'll keep penciling in his collapse. If he takes the pen, they'll call it PR until the wind's stacked too high to ignore. That's how you flip a headline. Slow, stubborn, and consistent. The internet already tried to crown him with rumors. Now we find out if he wears it or melts it down and forges his own. Either way, eyes are up and ears are open. This chapter ain't over, it just turned the page. Who do you think's gonna be the next person in the limelight? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to get the latest celebrity news and updates. I'll see y'all on the next one.